So we're going to start this morning just working on getting some full mobility with some roll downs. So I want you just to bring your feet shoulder width apart and then slightly bend your knees and tilt your pelvis a little bit under. And then we're going to start just by bringing that chin back, elongating the back of the neck and tucking that chin, rolling it down to your chest, just letting the arms and the neck muscles and abs just kind of pull you forward to feel that stretch in the low back. And then we're going to roll back up, bring the arms all the way up, tilt that pelvis under, pull those arms down behind you into a W and lift the sternum. So we're going to do about 5-10 of these. And I want you just to roll one vertebrae at a time. So again, bend those knees slightly, tilt that pelvis under. Let's bring that chin to the chest and just roll down one vertebrae at a time, going down to where you feel that stretch in the spine, and then roll back up one vertebrae at a time. Bring the arms up, lift your sternum, pull the arms down to a W. Shoulder blades, you're trying to pull them down and in to stretch that upper back. And then relax the arms, and let's do that again. So let's try 4 more of these. So let's tuck that chin, roll it down, one vertebrae at a time, arms dangle, and then roll back up. Bring the arms up, lift that sternum, pull those arms down into a W. And you might hear some cracks and pops here in that upper back, and that's good. We want to get mobility up here. And then let's roll it down again, chin to the chest. Bend forward, go a little deeper this time. Dangle, hold that stretch, and then let's roll back up one vertebrae at a time. Reach those arms up, pull those arms down, lift that sternum up, stretch that upper back. Remember, try to keep that pelvis nice and tilted under. And relax. Let's go one more here, rolling down, chin to the chest. Dangle and hold. And then roll it back up from the bottom all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Reach those arms up to the sky. Pull those elbows down and in. And squeeze those shoulder blades together. Lift that sternum. And relax. So those are some roll downs. Really nice, easy thing you can do if you've been sitting for a long time, just to get that upper back and spine moving and stretched out. Now we're going to do some hamstring stretches in standing. So hamstring stretches, your feet are going to be shoulder width apart, those knees slightly bent again. I want you now to do the opposite of tilting your pelvis under. You're actually going to tip it forward and then drive those hips back and go forward, extend the arms, and hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let's come back up. So we're going to do a few more of these if you missed the first one. So again, just tilt that pelvis, sit those hips back, reach those arms forward, and you should really feel a good stretch here in the backs of your thighs. That's where your hamstrings live. And let's just hold it here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back up. If you need to hold on, you can totally hold on. That's okay. You don't have to do, the arm reach gives you more of an upper back stretch. So let's tilt it forward. You need to be holding on, reach it back, extend those arms and shoulders. Keep your head kind of neutral where you're looking down, but you're not too far flexed or you're not extended to get that upper back stretch with the hamstring stretch. Let's just hold it another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up to standing, and then let's go again. One more time. Let's tilt those hips, sit them back, reach those arms forward, and hold. And you can try, playing with the knee bend here and going a little bit straighter to get a little bit more of a stretch, but I don't want you to lock the knees out. And just keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back up. Now we're going to go into that standing hip flexor stretch. Standing hip flexor stretch, you're going to bring your left leg back, and you're getting a bonus big toe stretch here too. So really lift that back heel, drive that big toe so that big toe is nice and flexed here. You've got the right leg is forward, and then I want you to bring your left arm up and then reach over to your right side. So hold on if you need to hold on. We're working on trying to open up the side of our waist and this front of the hip area here. It's important to tilt your pelvis under to get you more of a stretch in that upper hip flexor area. So let's just side bend, hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up to the center, and let's stay on the same side and just do that again. So slightly bend that front knee, tilt that pelvis, side bend over towards your right, and try to go a little bit farther this time. Get a little bit more of a spinal stretch with the hip flexor stretch. And hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Let's do one more. Here we go. So really lift up that back heel, tilt that pelvis under, side bend to your right, and hold for 5. Let's hold it longer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of it, and then we'll change sides. So we're going to go to the other side. You're going to put that right leg back on that big toe, stretching that big toe, tilt that pelvis under, slightly bend that front knee, and side bend to your left. So when your right leg is back, you're side bending to the left. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And let's do 2 more. Here we go. Side bend, go a little deeper this time, and tilt that pelvis under and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up to center. Let's go last time. And side bend left, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And now we're going to do some standing inner thigh rocks. So these are called adductor rocks. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to rock, you're going to spread your feet shoulder width apart, and then you're going to shift your weight back into that right hip so that you feel it down through here. If you need to hold on to a chair, hold on to the chair or the counter because these are standing stretches. Always want to give you guys a variety of ways that you can stretch muscles. So if you don't like putting pressure on your knees, you can do some stretches in standing here. So this is a new one. I don't think we did this one. We have done this one before. So we're just going to shift from side to side. So let's go back into that left And try to keep that right knee slightly bent, okay? Don't have to lock that out here. You can keep that slightly bent, and then you're gonna feel deeper into that stretch. So let's hold it here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's go over to the right side. Slightly bend that left knee, and let's hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's shift and go to the left side. So sit straight back into that left hip, slightly bend that right knee, feel that stretch in that inner thigh, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's just do one more on each side. So right side, shifting into the right hip, and hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's go left side again, last time. And just notice, does one side feel tighter than the other? For me, I definitely feel this more on that right side than I do the left, which is why I mentioned it. I was like, if I'm feeling it, maybe you are too. So what does that mean? There's a little asymmetry there, there's an imbalance. So we should do a little bit more on one side than the other. So come out of that, shake your legs out. And then we're going to work on the upper back and shoulders here. So with your feet shoulder width apart, you're just going to bend your elbows, bring your thumbs out to the side, and then we're going to open those hands and pull those shoulder blades inward together. And I want you to make sure you keep your shoulders back and down, and also keep your knees slightly bent. So now you can see me from the side here. Just slightly bend those knees, tilt that pelvis under, squeeze those shoulder blades back, and then bring the hands in. So let's do a few of these here. So open, pull those shoulder blades in and down. Keep those shoulders away from your ears, and squeeze and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in, and let's take it out. Squeeze those blades together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in. Let's go 2 more. Bring it out and squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in. And you can see my elbows are not like all the way connected, but I'm trying to keep them in because the tendency is that we want to come out like this. So just try to keep the elbows in, but they don't have to be like, you don't have to be tensing so much that they're touching your sides. And keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Okay, let's try one more standing mobility stretch. So this is cat-cow, which we've done a lot on all fours and hands and knees, but we're going to try it here in standing. So what I want you to do is slightly bend your knees and put your hands on the tops of your knees here. And then all you're going to do is try and move that upper back, bring that sternum to the sky, and then go the other way and round your back, drop your head. So let's sync up our breathing here. So I want you to inhale as your belly button comes forward and your head comes up to the sky. And then exhale as you round and drop the head, pulling everything up and in. And let's do 10 here. So we're going to inhale, look up, and then exhale, drop the head, bring everything in. Inhale. And exhale. I like this one in standing because when you are bent like this, it really forces you to not use your low back and to target that upper back, which is the area that gets stiff on a lot of us and causes shoulder and neck and low back pain. So let's go for a couple more, wherever you are. So inhale when you come forward and exhale. Pushing down on those thighs. And if you need to be holding on, you can be holding on for this too. You don't have to have the hands on the tops of the knees, or you can go down to the floor and do them like we normally do. I hope you found this video helpful. If you would like to gain more mobility and strength to feel better in your body, I offer a free club membership where you can enroll to receive my weekly excerpts and more. Just click on the link in the description, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via text, email, or Instagram. Thanks for watching, and let's keep getting stronger and more mobile to live longer.